Hey y'all, let's create some fast nesting boxes. Hey y'all, the nesting boxes that we're going to make are relatively inexpensive. They're fast, they're easy to move around, no real drawbacks. Right in here on the video, I'll be showing you a happy chicken on one and a group of 4 boxes I put in a shed. The reason for making this, I have existing boxes that my chickens like and use, and they're easy to get to for us to harvest eggs, but I'm trying to combine 2 flocks and they are a lot of trouble, and I'm trying to keep these young ones that are just starting to lay from going off and finding some places, which I have in the past, where I'll find a clutch of eggs, and we're trying to avoid that. We're trying to get them to assimilate, so these will be new to everybody. I've put them out, already had success, they're using them, so it's a good thing. Originally, all this started with me making a box. I came out, I had a sheet of plywood, I had my plywood cut, and then my brad nailer blew up and I wasn't able to put it together with what I had. So I thought, I know I've got some buckets. People use buckets. I've never used them before. And I had some, this really sorry white pine framing lumber, a few pieces of it. And I said, I know I can get something thrown together for them. So what I used is really simple. I even made a little cheat sheet for y'all, so y'all don't even have to do any math. After I got finished, I said, I'm just gonna write this down. Somebody will be able to use it. And I'll put a picture of this up later. But basically, what we're doing, we're using the buckets, and they're not all the same size. And I'm gonna clip in right here and show you what I'm talking about. This is just so you can see, not all of the buckets are made exactly the same, especially in the height. It's Home Depot, or excuse me, thought that was a Home Depot bucket. Well, good gracious. There's Ag Supply bucket. It is the tallest. The Lowe's bucket is about 1/4 inch shorter, and the Harbor Freight bucket is a 1/2 inch shorter. But all of these will fit within that 15-inch range in our nests. Now I'm back. Okay, so what we're going to use, we've got our support things that the buckets are going to go into, like this, and we have our dividers, which are going to be inside. Basically, when we're making it, it's going to look like this, with our dividers in here, and our buckets will go within here. Then we'll cap it so they have something to sit on. The difference in these and what I previously made, everything was made out of 2x4s. And because I just didn't want to cut up a bunch that I'm not using, I had some scrap the plywood around, and we will put this on the bottom to help hold everything in. It'll make perfect sense once we start putting it all together. Now, our openings for the nesting boxes, such as this, are 11 3/4 inches. So when we're doing our plans, if you need a 2-hole nesting box, it will be 11 3/4 plus 11 3/4 plus 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. And you can use this formula, extrapolate it to do as many boxes as you need. That's all there is to this. It's really simple. So let's get putting it together and show you how easy this is. Now, for ease of use, and because I'm by myself and because we're doing all of this on the back of a 4-wheeler, I went ahead and ruled it out so I'll know where to put my dividers. Again, it's 1.5 inches in here, 11 3/4 inches, 1.5 inches, 11 3/4 inches, 1.5 inches. So what we need to do is take our dividers and start screwing them to this. Ideally, again, I'd use a nail gun or something like that, but my nail gun's dead, part's on the way. So my other favorite thing is a little impact driver and screws. We'll go on across. One thing you can do, you know where your screws are going, or even nails, you know, go ahead and get them started. Go ahead and get everything started, whether it be a nail or a screw, get it tacked in. That way, when you're going to set this stuff up, everything's there, and all you have to do is place it and screw it or nail it in. Okay, we got it all put together. Now, we need a way that the bucket is not going to try to fall out. Now, even so, with this 1 3/4 size, the bucket won't be able to go all the way through. You can force it through, but you want it to have a way to stop. So what we're going to do, again, I use 2x4s on the originals. This is scrap plywood. Just cap it front and back on the bottom. Getting me some nails. I got me some sorry roofing nails. Everybody needs roofing nails on this. That's it. Done. Right over. Nice thing is you don't even have to take these off if you don't want to. You can, but it'll still sit in there just the same. Grab another bucket. 2 different manufacturers. Obviously made a little bit differently, but there you go. Sitting in there. What's nice, this works as a roost for a way to them to get in, and it also works as a way to keep the eggs from falling out. So it serves 2 purposes. And this thing, it doesn't weigh anything. Now, you can set it up on blocks. I've got one, no, I'd take that back. I got both of them sitting on the ground. I put it a foot up off the ground, just added a leg. I don't have anything laying around here, but anyway, you understand. Just leg on each side, or you set up on blocks, or if you had not a lot of room this way for boxes, but you could go up, you could make several of these boxes, whatever width you needed, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, and then just come in with a 2x4, set your next box up, and just tack them together however high you needed them. That would get you all set. Again, really quick, really simple, really light. No drilling, tying stuff together, manipulating stuff. Just, it can be made out of scrap wood. It's really simple. Let me grab, it's right here. It's all wrinkled up. What I will do is I'll take a picture of this and I will post it right here and freeze it. That way y'all will have a cheat sheet to go by to make these. Again, they're really simple, but some people need some details, and hopefully all the details that you need are on here. Remember, the short ones are the dividers and the long ones are what I call the nest supports. Your bottom piece is going to be the same length as your nest support. There's a little cheat sheet, should you need it. We're all finished. Again, simple little project, but doesn't cost much. The buckets probably cost as much as anything, but they're easy to clean out. Chickens do use them, and it's self-supporting. nest. As usual, I appreciate y'all stopping by. And I do read and appreciate every comment that y'all send in, good or bad. Everybody needs a learning. And good luck with your projects.